Hey everybody, this is Greg with Year of the Dad Gaming. Today we want to talk about enchanting. This is one of the things I see a lot of people struggle with. It's not really that hard, but the game doesn't give you good direction on how to enchant or what that actually entails. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about enchantment. So first I'll look at my inventory here, and you'll see some of the items I have little text goes with them. So like this platinum ingot has a crimson dragon's enchant. So as you can see, the crimson and the dragons are actually two separate enchants. The crimson gives you plus 10% attack, plus 10% magic attack, max CD of plus 10, max stamina plus 20. And then the dragons gives you attack plus 10%, movement speed plus 5%, air movement speed plus 1%, and then price rate plus 20%. So these are two really good enchants. You get the platinum ore from battling the dragons. Usually higher level dragons will give you the platinum. They'll also give you gold, sometimes iron. So these are really good base building items to build other equipment. So today we're going to show you kind of how to use this information to build weapons that really help you do a lot of damage, and then build armor that will also help you. So for instance, my Black Dragon Mail is enchanted with Sinful Fenrir's Hardworking Crimson. So you can see I've got several attack bonuses on this. My helmet also is a Crimson Dragon Dangerous. So I'm getting a lot of bonuses with that. So all these bonuses add up. And then you can look at this inspect screen and really see where all those come up and what the total enchantment is. You can see the attack plus 115, attack plus 160%. And if it's in red, that means it's a negative. So you actually get reductions. You want to avoid those, but sometimes you just kind of suffer those reductions while you're getting the good stuff on the good chance. So I'm going to go to my skilled blacksmith, and you can do this with a regular blacksmith also. I just happen to be advanced far enough that I have a skilled blacksmith. It opens up a few more weapons and things. And I'm going to show you on the platinum one-handed sword. So if I click the right stick on Xbox, you can see I have a list of possible enchantments. I got the dragons and the crimson because I have platinum ingot, and that's the only enchantment I have on those ingots. So when you have just one enchantment or two of the same enchantments on your building materials, that usually gives you a lot better chance. So in this case, it gives me 100% chance for both. So I can just craft one of these, and then I got it. So now we'll go back into the inventory, and I have a Dragon's Crimson Platinum one-handed sword. The enchantment's carried over, so this is a really good sword to use because it's going to give me lots of attack. In fact, I'll equip it to show you. Now my attack's gone up. My attack percentage has gone up. So that's a really good way to do that. So the next thing I'm going to show you is you can force enchants. So let me go to armor. And I've got the materials for Blue Dragon Mail for Men. And you can see I no longer have a 100% chance to get dragons in crimson. And that's because the Reaper Spirit Scales have a Shadowful enchantment on it. And because there's more of those, there's a higher percent chance that that enchantment's going to be applied. And then there's a lower chance for this. So I'll go ahead and craft one of these just right now. We'll see what we get. So it takes those percent chances, and I may or may not get those enchantments. So looks like I did not do well on that enchantment. So in this case, I actually got no enchantment, which isn't good. I wanted some enchantments, so there is something you can do about that. It does come with a cost, though. So I'll go back into the enchantment and click that right stick. And if you notice down at the bottom, it says press A for forcible enchanting. So if I press A, all of a sudden you notice Shadowfall was 100%. So I can make all those be forced to 100%, and it adds this reinforced durability plus 10 enchantment along with it. When you do the forceful enchantments, you can only force 3 enchantments. If you just let the percentages play out and try to get as many enchantments as you can get up to 4 possible enchantments, which is usually what you want to target. The reinforced durability plus 10 really doesn't do a lot for you. You can always repair items pretty quickly, easily in the game. So if you absolutely need to get an enchantment, so maybe you're low on resources and you need to guarantee this enchantment, then you can go ahead and do this. It does cost enchantment points. So if you look at the bottom, you see the total price, how much I have, the balance. And you can get enchantment points by opening chests, by collecting supply pods. I think there's some missions that'll even give you those. So I'll go ahead and craft this. And there should be... So now, if you see the difference, this one is a reinforced Shadowfall Dragon's Crimson. This is some pretty good armor. You know, I could probably do better. You can actually mix the ores. So if you've got 2 ingots with multiple enchantment types that have different enchantment types, you can mix those and try to add on, you know, some different enchantments. So you can kind of mix and match, but just remember, the more you mix in, the less those percentages go down. So you want to try to keep your ingots as pure as possible when you're trying to target a specific enchantment. And always try to go for the best enchantment. Here's, you know, I've got a Crimson Purging Shield of Asclepius. That's pretty good. So when I built this, I was going for Crimson Dragon Purging. But this is what I ended up with, which is still pretty good. So I'll probably go back and try to build another one of these. So it really helps you, though. It really gives you a lot of bonuses. It's like when you see I can equip that along with my horrendous, and you can see my attacks up to 4,636 base. And you know, I've got some pretty good bonuses going. So you know, as you can see, this is the best way to build up your character, to get to those higher level islands. Enchant as much as you can, combine as many enchantments as possible. Go for these higher, you know, ones that give you plus 10% or plus 15%. There's some really good ones like the Horrendous Purging. That one's a legendary enchantment, so that's actually, you know, unstackable. Some of these other ones are stackable, so the Crimson Dragon, those are all stackable. But that's unstackable horrendous ones. It still gives you plus 44% on the attack, which is really good. So let me know what you think. If you found this guide useful, remember to like the video and give us a subscribe. And as always, we thank you for watching.